avait été suspendu à cause de sérieuses allégations de torture et abus. Et la Cour fédérale a émis de sérieuses inquiétudes au sujet des transferts. Maintenant que les transferts ont repris, quelles nouvelles mesures ont été prises, autres qu'elles qui ont été mentionnées aujourd'hui, afin de garantir qu'ils seront faits en conformité avec le droit international et répondre aux inquiétudes de la Cour fédérale?
L'honorable secrétaire parlementaire du ministre de la Défense nationale.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the honourable member for his question. And at the risk of repeating myself, we worked very hard in the last 4 months to make specific changes in terms of the facility, in terms of the infrastructure, in terms of the training that's given to Afghan National Police, into their judicial system, into the Guard training program. We're doing more visits to the Afghan prisons by Canadian officials. The Canadian Forces takes all of their obligations very seriously. We rely on them to exercise judgment, and I think we have put our reliance in good hands. The Canadian Forces are doing a great job, and we should thank them for that.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Defence, in his reply to the question of transfer of detainees, ignored numerous concerns expressed by the federal court, including missing detainees, denial of effective access to detention facilities, dubious reliability of Afghan investigations of mistreatment, post-transfer monitoring techniques that are not effective, and in particular, a serious systemic problem of detainee torture and abuse in Afghan prisons. Is the resumption not premature in light of these concerns, which the Minister has not addressed in his reply, particularly the systemic question of pervasive detainee abuse and torture? Where is the conformity with international law?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of National Defence.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and again I thank my honourable colleague for his question. We are concerned about all those issues, and that's why we have an agreement in place with the Afghan government. It's why we have been working so hard for the last 4 months since those allegations surfaced to improve things in terms of training, in terms of monitoring. The system is working. We are relying on the Canadian Forces in place. We're relying on the judgment of commanders. We think our reliance on their judgment is well placed. We trust the Canadian Forces judgment. They've never let us down yet, and they won't let us down in the future. And I wish my honourable member would appreciate that.